Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-March 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so the last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the remainder of March. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, let's go back to column number 1, Virgo, and get started here. So what is wrapping up and coming to a close? We have the card, I Am Worthy. I love when this card comes up. I think it's such a good reminder of how deserving and how worthy you are. You're worthy of anything and all things that you want, Virgo. So love, love, love the reminder. But likely you're feeling your worthiness here these last few weeks. Let's go ahead though and see what messages I have here for you. The first card that we have is the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. This is a card of taking chances, fresh hope, going on a new path, adventure, some sort of new beginning. So some sort of new opportunity presenting itself in these last few weeks or month. The next card that we have is the Sun card. In terms of good card in the tarot deck, it really doesn't get much better than the Sun card, Virgo. This is a card of material happiness, joyous outcomes, success. I think we're really, truly genuine and enjoying this new beginning. And we found a lot of success in this new opportunity already, which is great to see as well. At the bottom here, we have the Four of Coins, or the Four of Pentacles. This is a card of your desires for long-term security. So these are the things you want, your desires here. And I actually like this because I think that this new opportunity is fulfilling a desire or taking you in the right direction to fulfill one of those desires. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what messages we've got here, what we can give you for clarifiers. First, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of leaving a legacy. It's long-term. This new beginning is here to stay, it looks like. It's something we're going to be doing and interacting with for quite some time. So rest assured this was the right next move here for you, Virgo. The other thing I want to say about the Ten of Pentacles, this can be like retirement. So some of you could be retiring. Congratulations to those of you that are. This could also be inheritance though, or like some lump sum of money, and how we're acting or what we're doing with that money going forward. But again, very long-term energy here. The next card that we have is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting your gut. As you continue to navigate through this new beginning, your heart and gut know what is best. So use them as your guiding light, use them as your North Star to get you from A to B, and as you continue to navigate this new scenario. Sometimes with the High Priestess, there can be some like secrets or mysteries or unknown. But here very clearly your intuition will guide you through anything that comes up that you're not aware of or don't necessarily know all the details of. At the bottom here we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of delays. It does feel like you've been waiting or you haven't been able to accomplish or move towards this desire. You haven't been able to fulfill this to this point. So this is just an acknowledgement of some of the waiting or some of the time that it may have took to get to this point, to get to this new beginning, to move towards that, fulfilling that desire. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to the remainder of March. We have the card, I Am Royalty. Woohoo, look at those cards back to back. So you have the Worthy card and the Royalty card. What a stellar pairing. You're worthy and you're royal. But let's go ahead and take a look here, Virgo, see what messages we have coming through for the remainder of March. Okay, first up we have the Six of Swords. This is not a traditional tarot deck, but on a traditional tarot deck, the Six of Swords kind of looks like a gloomy card. Everybody's head's hanging low, they're facing away from you. But then if you look at the card in that original deck, the boat is heading in a forward positive direction. So although the Six of Swords looks a little gloomy, I'm actually a really big fan of the card. It's part of going through a necessary transition. It's going through a necessary change. Sometimes it could be physically moving or relocating as well, so just be aware of that. But it's like we're going through some sort of transformation, some sort of transition we need to go through at this point. The next card that we have is the Wheel of Fortune. If you've watched my readings before, you know the Wheel of Fortune is one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. It's a card of good luck, good fortune, and more than anything, it's a turning point. The wheel is getting ready to turn, energy is about to shift, which is really, really important here for you, Virgo. These two feel connected with this transition and this kind of turning of the corner. So no doubt that there is some sort of transition, transformation, change happening here. At the bottom here, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a card of having to multitask. So when you see this, this can be an indicator that the remainder of the month is going to be a little busy. So heads up there. It does seem like you'll be pretty busy going into the end of the month. But this is also a card of like weighing your options and figuring out what direction you want to go. What direction or path makes you feel like you are royalty? That's going to be my advice there. Which path makes you feel so, so good? So again, we're going through this change, we're going through this transformation, but it's almost like you still need to make the decision of where exactly you're going here. But let's take a look at our clarifiers and see what other messages we've got. First up, we have the Chariot. Somebody once described the Chariot to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, there's change. It's about being on a journey. Again, action, change, transition, transformation, all these cards are saying the same thing over and over again. Interestingly enough, one thing about the Chariot is sometimes we don't know where we're going with the Chariot, but we can count on the Chariot to take us where we need to be. That's pretty evident with the Two of Coins that, again, there's maybe still a decision or a weighing of options that needs to happen to figure out exactly where we're going. The next card we have is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a great card. It's a card of victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So this path we're going down is going to be really successful. We're going to be happy we did it. There could be some sort of like reward or award or recognition that comes with it. But I think this is more so generally speaking to the success of this transformation and this change. At the bottom here, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords can be a card of self-imposed restrictions. It can be a card of limiting ourselves. So we need to be very careful about that. A couple different things here. You already know you're going to be busy, so be very careful what things you take on, knowing that you're going to be busy here, Virgo. Another thing too is make sure you're not holding yourself back or limiting yourself. This could come in the form of like self-doubt or questioning yourself or even like questioning your capabilities. Don't forget that you are worthy, you are royalty. There's nothing you can't do. So no questioning or doubting yourself here, Virgo. Okay, at this time, let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. We're going to start with a quick money message here. In this case, it's an affirmation and it says, I am financially safe and secure. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, anything that you associate with money, Virgo. First, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very intentional, very strategic. I just want to throw this out here. I think you're making the right moves. I think you're doing the right things financially. I think you're making the right career decisions, the right financial decisions. I feel strongly about this too. I need to tell you that you're doing the right thing right now, Virgo. So love that from a money and career perspective. The next card that we have is the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness With the case of Ace of Cups, this is new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage typically. And I know you're like, well, that sounded like love and we're talking about money. So let me unpack this a little bit further. When I see this card in the money column, it means usually a couple different things. There needs to be a heavy focus on relationships this month for you, Leo, or I'm so sorry, I keep saying Leo, Virgo. There needs to be a heavy focus on relationships as they relate to career this month. So this could be coworker, this could be boss, it could be mentor, it could be peer, it could be skip level a few bosses up. Heavy focus on the relationships though in terms of career advancement, Virgo. The other thing that's important with this is sometimes this can come through as like a proposal or an opportunity. So in general, this could be a new job opportunity, a new promotion, a new role, a new company. But typically it's going to source through that relationship. So focus on those relationships and potentially definitely a new opportunity there. The next card that we have is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of having to make a choice. It does look like there's going to be some sort of choice coming up for you this month, so just be aware of that. This can also be a card of waiting. So we're going to clarify this, but there is something that we're waiting on here too. Furthermore, you might actually even need to wait to make this decision, Virgo. But let's see what cards we have coming through for clarifiers. First, we have the Moon card. The Moon card is a card of things popping up that we don't expect. So do know that you're on a really good path right now, but that doesn't mean that things won't pop up. But those things that pop up don't really take you off your path. If you imagine a road, you're on the right road, and it's more like a curve in the road. It's not a left turn or a right turn or a U-turn or anything about that. It's just the road curving. So as things pop up, they're not going to derail you from being on the right road. The Moon card, though, is also a card of trusting your intuition. So do be aware of that. Sometimes with the Moon, it's like not all the information is there. Not everything is visible and transparent. So just be aware of that as well. The next card we have is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can be theft, betrayal, dishonesty. I feel like, again, we need to be focused on these relationships and maintaining these relationships to the highest standard. So be careful of who you say things to, making an offhand comment or anything of that sort. Again, focus on those relationships. As a new opportunity does come up too, it does look like we'll be going after the new opportunity. That's you grabbing your swords and moving forward there. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is, again, that card of teamwork, that card of collaboration. Those relationships are super, super important. Also be making sure you're putting out good quality work. This is about craftsmanship, quality, skill. Be putting your best foot forward. Okay, now Virgo, let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. Pulling you a quick love message here. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. In this call, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Virgo. First, we have the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is a very long-term card. I feel like some of you are entering into a new relationship that's long-term, or there could be a long-term relationship that we're already in. Some of you may have parents that are retiring as well. And there could be some sort of inheritance or money movement within the family. The next card that we have is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of circle of support. This is a heavy friendship card. I feel like you could have a friend that's graduating, having a baby shower, having a birthday card. You're going to be really tired, Virgo, but I think it's important to go out and show your love and support still. So we'll clarify that, but that's the message that's coming through there so far. And at the bottom here, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting your intuition, trusting what's going on. I feel like even though you're exhausted, you need to go out and do this. But let's go ahead and clarify and see what other messages I've got for you here. First, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is being very bold, being very powerful. Again, we're in this for the long haul. This relationship is really stable. It's coming through kind of like power couple is the message I'm getting here. Also, if you do have a family that's retiring or there's some sort of inheritance, people are kind of looking to you for guidance. So just be aware of that. Again, people want to hear your opinion. People want to come to you with things this month. So keep an eye out in terms of family and that perspective. The next card that we have is the Wheel of Fortune. This is again good luck, good fortune, turning point. I feel like things will be weird in this relationship, this friendship, if you are not able to join. So just be aware of that. Like, I hate to say it this way, but to like stay in good terms with this relationship, we need to participate in whatever this friendship event is. So again, keep an eye on that as well. And at the bottom here, we have the Tower card. The Tower card are things going not as planned. I always tell people you plan for A, B, C, and D, E, F happens. So keep that in mind with the Tower card. Again, I could see you being really burnt out, not wanting to go to this. But just know it's kind of course correcting. So let the pieces fall into place with the Tower card this month. Okay, now Virgo, let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the summary affirmation card of I feel peaceful. I love that. I won't get on my soapbox because you're probably familiar with it, Virgo, but I always feel like we need more peace, we need more balance, we need more harmony. So I'd love to see the peaceful energy coming in for you in the remainder of March. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what cards we've got here. First, we have the Nine of Pentacles or the Nine of Coins. This is very luxurious. This is very money connected, typically financial gain. I feel like this is you doing things on your own, though. This is a card of self-sufficiency, solo pleasures. To keep the peace, you may need to do this task on your own. That's the message I'm going to give you for now, but we'll clarify. The next card that we have is the Chariot. This is again a card of action, journey, action, change, being on a journey. We're taking movement, we're taking action, but I do think that this is a solo journey for whatever reason. In order for you to keep the peace, this thing that you're working on, you need to work on your own. And then at the bottom here, we have the Hangman. The Hangman is a card of being kind of stagnant, and it's almost like you're waiting forever if you're waiting for somebody else to join you. So do keep that in mind. The Hangman can also be a card too. This is typically like self-sacrifice, but again, this is the self, the you type energy, and it's like I think you just need to do whatever this is on your own. Let's go ahead and clarify though and see what other messages I can give you. First up, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can be really gossipy, really curious. Perhaps if you involve somebody else, they may not have the best intentions, so just be aware of that. Again, this feels better doing it on your own. The next card that we have is the Eight of Wands. This is a card of speed, action, quick change. This other person is not moving as quickly as you need. Again, the Chariot saying you're already rolling. The Eight of Wands saying you're already rolling. Things are coming quick and there's just not time to involve anybody else here. And then at the bottom here, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of going. Again, this is like Energizer Bunny energy, like go, 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 go. This is saying that we don't have the time to be stagnant. We don't have the time to wait here. So no waiting. No waiting for anybody else is the message there. But anyways, Virgo, at this time, let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to look at our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. If you don't have questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But for question number 1, we have the 5 of Spades. This is number 6 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2 is the 8 of Spades. This is number 32 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3, we have the Ace of Clubs. This is number 31 card. That's going to be a no. So no, yes, no for you there. We're also going to take a look at your crystal of the month. We pulled a card from our Healing Stones deck at the beginning of this month. Your crystal this month is agate, which is good for retreat, calm, stability. It really helps protect you from outside influences. So again, you doing for you there. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing note says, you will begin to heal when you let go of past hurts, forgive those who have wronged you, and learn to forgive yourself for your mistakes. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Virgo, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your March.